The history of dragons. Dragons are legendary creatures that appear in myths and legends throughout the world and throughout history. The word dragon comes from the Greek word drakon, which means water snake or gigantic reptile. Scientists believe that early dinosaur bones were often mistaken as the bones of dragons in many parts of the world. There are two types of dragons that dominated art history and folklore: European and Chinese. European dragons were often represented as evil or destructive. During the Middle Ages, 460 Common Era, and 1500s, stories often told tales about gigantic, scaly beasts with bat-like wings and large claws. Most of these dragons had four legs, but some European dragons were described as having two legs. Medieval dragons supposedly ate cattle and sheep and occasionally enjoyed snacking on humans, especially young women. People believed that dragons lived in caves in the mountains, where they guarded gold and other treasures that they stole from the villages. In short, European dragons were frightening and incredibly evil. Many stories during the Middle Ages are about good, brave knights who fight and defeat the evil fire-breathing creatures. The Chinese dragon was viewed quite differently than the European dragon. These serpent-like creatures with big claws were considered extremely wise, kind, and very peaceful. They supposedly lived at the bottom of seas, rivers, and lakes. This was important and powerful because these dragons could help humans during the times of droughts. In addition, Chinese dragons are considered a symbol of luck and noble, which is why Chinese emperors often have a dragon that symbolizes them. Although dragons don't really exist, they are still important in stories around the world. They can be used to scare people into being good or help people with their problems. Dragons are still important in fantasy stories today, such as in The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and the Harry Potter novels.